What's going on?
What's up, buddy?
It's the 57th. No, whoa, it's the 50th.
56.
Well, no, wait, I think you're right. I got to double check. I might have messed that up. Dang it. See, those that don't know, Jamie is on a special assignment. So therefore, look at you. Look at you. I'm the now. Um, and I already farfanuganed. What the heck? How and why is that possible? How's everybody doing today?
Doing good.
Tired, man. Tired.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bummed right now. What the see? There we go. That's strike two. You know.
What are you bummed about, Sneaky?
Last week was. Well, we're just gonna jump right in it. Is that okay? Is that all right, Pork Ryan? I know you and I and you. I know you saw the text, True Blue.
Yeah.
It's sad how the universe works. Okay, call it what you want. Things happen in threes.
Yep.
Okay, like it or not, sometimes things happen in threes. I'm not gonna say all the time, most of the time. So Monday, I don't know if it was Monday or Tuesday or whatnot, but I got a call from one of my my peeps, and not to get really into it, he told me some stuff that kind of like weighed on me a little bit about what he's going through. And then Tuesday had a great show. Then Wednesday came, and then Thursday came, and I got a message Thursday night. Was something came up? I actually pushed the show to Friday because I had a friend of mine from Australia, and as I'm going through, you know how you do your Instagram messages. If you're not following the person, it automatically goes to like another box, right?
Yeah.
And you rarely ever see that box until it'll say request, and then it even hides some of them. Yeah. So long story short, it didn't even show the request, but I saw that it was like hidden message. So I clicked on it, and I read it, and my good friend Pizza Man passed away on Tuesday. And his daughter sent me the message like at 10 o'clock in the morning, and I didn't read it. I didn't get to it like until 8:30 that night. Instant guilt. Okay. And what even made it worse, I didn't even know she was following me on Instagram. Because I know I was following one already. And because anyway, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Okay, I can't beat myself up with that. But anyway, so I got that, and then did an awesome tribute, and I'll share that with you guys today. And then Saturday, I got news of Haskins.
Yeah.
And 24 years old.
Yep.
24. Now I've lost. Now listen. I've had friends that I've lost in the conflicts, the Afghanistan, Iraqi conflicts. They passed away at a young age. However, it, no matter how it happened, it always hurts. It never, even though it's weird, even though people go to war, you still, anyway, okay, that's another story. But then, having someone at that age at 24,
yeah.
You know what, Pork Ryan? I know you had some awesome experience with him. Go ahead and share with us what you got.
Yeah, put it to perspective, like you said, 24 years old. My daughters are about to turn 24 years old in a couple weeks, and I could not imagine getting that phone call like his parents to when Tamara did that Saturday morning. Just horrible altogether. I had sat behind his parents during a game or two, and just great people, very humble. And I'm not going to talk about the football player Dwayne because the kid had a smile and a huge heart, and he did a lot for the community. He had it was one kid, Miles. He was 18 years old, just graduated high school. He was off to college, and he actually suffered a stroke. Um, he was driving his car and crashed into the back of somebody and ended up having a stroke. And we paid him a visit at MedStar Hospital in DC, and we took a picture with him. And he was a big Redskin fan at the time, and we tweeted it out, tagged a couple players just to see if any of them would respond. And the first one that responded was Haskins. And then he actually had his first start against Buffalo. I think it was the following week. And when they came back, he brought him one of the game balls from that game.
Oh, wow.
And he actually paid, Miles a visit and took a bunch of pictures with him, spent some time, gave him a jersey, signed, gave him that football, autographed it for him. Just all around great guy, man. And it sucks. 24 years old and had his whole life ahead of him. And, to be tragically killed like that, it's horrible. Just all around just sucks.
And it's not even, I know there's a lot of questions, but well, there's two things. I'm glad you said I'm not going to focus on the football player. Yeah. Okay. Because, us as fans, we talk about the potential or the success of a player. Okay. Right. But we also got to look at the victories. Look, say what you want about Haskins. The man's a first-round draft pick. Bottom line. If you agree with it or disagree with it, he made it to the NFL. He lived out one of his dreams.
Yep.
And the fact that he won the Rose Bowl, didn't he?
Ohio.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't he? I don't.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I'm just saying that he wanted to go Ohio State. He went to Ohio State. He got drafted in the NFL, and of course he had his trials. Who doesn't have issues? Who doesn't have trials and tribulations? Right. Yeah. However, we never heard about accusations of him beating up somebody, snorting some stuff, heavily drink, whatever the case may be. My heart goes. I'm in a similar boat. My daughter's 22, should be 23 this year, my oldest. And you're right, that it's bad enough to get a call at 1:00 in the morning from your brother saying that, dad's in the hospital again, and this doesn't look good. You know what I'm saying? Just that alone.
Yeah.
Just getting the call, period. Sucks.
Yep.
And my heart goes out to the family, to the friends, and the players that were out there with him. I can't even imagine what they're thinking. What steps they coulda, shoulda, wouldas. Now, we're not gonna. And guys, I do want to say that this is not a negative Nancy show. This is not we're celebrating these people's lives.
Yeah, a little story from when he was drafted. It was funny. The inner circle there in Nashville. This was only a couple years ago.
Yeah.
It was funny because it was between the Giants and him, or the Washington. And I remember the Giants fans were all in, just yelling for him to be picked. And when that didn't happen, every Giant fan went crazy, saying, how could you let this prospect slip by? And then as soon as Washington came and picked them up, the crowd noise from them just got overwhelming. And what was really great was when he came out to the fans to go take that picture, you know, them showing the love to him right then and there said everything he needed to see from from that fan base.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, kudos to him. That was a good time for him.
Now, also my good friend Willie the Pizza Man. I was very fortunate and lucky. Those of you that are Giants fans that are watching this, I advise you, it would behoove you. We have to make that our goal to say at least once a show. It would behoove you to
yes, it would
go to Instagram and look up NFL, not NFL, I'm sorry, New York Giants stuff. Yeah, that's 2 S's, Giants stuff. Because this man shows Giants every day. And it's so consecutive. It's like, okay, you need to stop showing off. Okay. And it's because of him I got to meet, you know, social media is a beautiful thing. I mean,
it
can be, but you know, to me, I'll say to me, it's a beautiful thing because if I want to meet you, I'll meet you. If I don't want to meet you, I'll block you. You know what I'm saying? It's simple. It's simple as that. You know, just give me a reason, you know. But no, I was fortunate enough to meet this madman. And I mean that in a loving way of a fan. I thought I was a mad fan. No, this guy lived out the dream of a New York Giants fan. And it hurt. It, you know, I sent it, you know, the funny, not funny thing, but when I read the text message, matter of fact, here, I'll read it to you, and I'm going to read you my response. Hold on, let me get to it. Because it caught me off guard completely. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Hey man, it's set, and this is from his daughter. She sent me this text Thursday at 10:17 a.m. God, and I didn't reply to like 8:34. Talk about guilt. Hey man, it saddens me greatly to notification NFL. Thank you. Rude. Saddens me greatly to message you this news. Tuesday night, our dear Willie the Pizza Man left us, and I stopped reading right there. I mean, my heart sunk. My hold on. Let's see. Here we got Philly. Philly's joining us.
What's up, everybody?
What's going on? Hold on. I'm trying to get everybody in their spot. There we go. We'll take a pause. And then we'll go into it. Now, we were just talking about the people that we lost this week and kind of just go over that. And I was just reading over the text message that was sent to me. Well, and we'll take a couple steps back. So what thoughts you have on Haskins?
Really sad. It's such a shame what happened with him. He's so young. Obviously a tragic accident. It's the guy was starting to put his life back together again, and of course this happened. Prayers go out to his family and everything. It's just an unfortunate situation.
Yeah, and that's kind of what we were talking about. And of course, I just brought up, I just talked a little bit about the Pizza Man, and I was going to get into the documentary, not the documentary, the tribute that I got him. But I know we got you on, and how's your day going?
Day 12. Day 12, 11?
Right now we're getting spanked 4-0, but I still have hope. I figured I'd come on for a little bit while the Phillies are batting right now. You can see it behind me. I'd be over by the field, but the speakers are so loud. I figured I'd get away for a minute.
Oh, there you go. How many games is this for you in a row?
4. Right?
Yeah. 4 games in a row. That's what I'm talking about.
And they got 2 more going tomorrow and Wednesday. And Wednesday, I bring the kids in tow, paint it up.
That's awesome.
Okay. That's what's going on.
Yeah, my son will do the face paint. My daughter will not. She will show. I'll put a little P, and we'll do something with her hair, but she won't in her face.
Well, and Philly, since I got you on the phone, what are your guys' thoughts on that Atlanta Braves World Series ring? Isn't that something ridiculous?
They are getting.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
Crazy.
Oh my God!
Crazy.
It has lights in it. These championship rings are one-upping each other. I mean, and if you notice, ever since the Golden State Warriors championship ring back in that, I don't remember if it was their back-to-back one or whatever, but the moment that you could take the top off, everybody's doing the same thing.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But this
so they got lights. They have lights.
There's lights inside of it. Yes, because it opens up. The top part opens up, and it has like stadium lights in it, and then it shows like the rubies of the 11 home runs that was hit in the World Series last year. And there's also a pearl. There's a pearl in where the World Series trophy is at on the side of the ring. It's ridiculous. I mean, I like it. It's ridiculous.
And that is because of that one guy. I can't remember his name that wore the pearl necklace.
Yeah, it's like Jack something or something.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Sure can. Excuse me 1 second, guys. You're gonna love it.
Oh yeah.
The life adventures of Philly sports guy during baseball season. There's never a break.
Jamie, nice to meet you, Jamie.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
So looking at your face paint, you want to say what you're doing there, Philly? Your day 11?
So, if you could see, I have it's the pinstripes. Goes all the way to the side of my head.
So I go. What cause? This is for your cause, right? What cause is it?
So it's some for the cause, but I'm also doing some stuff here for the Phillies as well. So we're working together. They started following my TikTok, so I'm making sure to put a lot of them out there.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about. So, I mean, you're a big fan of the Phillies, right? You know, you're a fan of the Phillies. I mean, you like the Phillies. Tell me, you know, for a sports content creator like yourself, being followed by your favorite team, please tell me what that feels like.
You know, it's interesting. It changes the way that you make content a little bit because obviously you want to always. I'm usually a positive guy, anyways.
Right.
I don't.
Right.
Unless something really occurs that requires me to be a Philly fan before the team fan.
Right.
There's rare occasions that happens. The Flyers caused it this year. The Flyers gave up a game. They were ahead in the last few seconds, pretty ridiculously. And it wouldn't be appropriate for me to just let that slide. I had to actually respond as a fan of Philadelphia because I'm a Philly fan first. I love my teams. And I could be critical that by not being, demeaning. You know, I don't have to be.
Right.
Oh yeah, this is the worst thing in the world. Blah blah blah. You could be positive and critical at the same time. When I get angry about something, that's a big deal. So these losses don't affect me. When the team loses, I'm over it that quickly. So When something affects me, that's a different story. And I have to respond as a Philadelphia fan, not a team fan. I don't toe the team line all the time.
Right. I think it's okay to be critical as long as it's true. And it's not. Hope you didn't miss something. I mean, it's okay to be critical as long as you're true, or it's true, or something that really, like for example, New York Giants offensive line, it sucked. I know that. They know that. Daniel Jones knows that. And I mean, he's the one suffering from it. And that's yes, being critical, and it's being honestly critical, if that's a word. But True Blue, is the Dallas Cowboys following you? No, Pork Rind. Is the Commodores?
The Commanders are following the Hog Farmers, but not me individually. No.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. Yeah.
The Eagles are not following me.
What about any other sports team? You guys have any new sports teams following you?
The Philadelphia Union and the Phillies now.
Yeah.
Both follow me.
What about you, True Blue?
No.
Yeah. Pork Rind, anything?
Nah, I mean,
you know what?
Most of my stuff is all about the Redskins, Commanders, football team, whatever.
Yeah. Hashtag goals. We got some goals. We're gonna make some stuff happen.
You know what? I gave up on that a while ago. I'm not worried about that.
Never give up. Never surrender. That is in your name. You should know that by now.
Take command. Yeah. Nah.
Never give up.
I'm good.
You're gonna take
Never
something.
surrender.
Yeah. I'm surprised. I'm surprised I got the phone call. It was either this week or no, it was last week that I'm going to be in the inner circle. So
There you go.
That is phenomenal.
Yeah. So.
I'm wondering who I got to bribe to be there with you. Hey, I got 100 pennies. I got 100 pennies.
Maybe you probably need one more.
See what I could probably do 101. But no, the most I could do is 4 quarters. That's it. Either 100 pennies. But hey, speaking of that, guys, we're almost 2 weeks away.
2 weeks away. Yep.
2 weeks away to the draft.
The prospects are breaking down, and the film is getting a little bit more intense, which is fun.
Hold on 1 second. I cannot wait. Cannot wait.
Looking forward to it.
How you guys got 2 picks in the first 10.
Yeah.
And Philly said last week that you guys are going QB, and you said no. Have you changed your mind on that?
No. I'm still saying that we're maybe. I mean, if it's not going to be the 5th round, or the 5th pick, it's not going to be the 5th. I will be shocked if it's the 5th pick. Overall,
Yeah,
I will be shocked.
So listening to the guys I like to listen to, Bucky Brooks and those guys, they're saying four QBs in the first round.
Well, who are the 4 teams? And don't say Giants is one of them.
I don't know who the Giants are. I'm just hearing what they're saying.
I mean, I can see Carolina Panthers being one.
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta.
Maybe
Atlanta and
maybe
Pittsburgh.
Detroit.
Who else?
Did you say
Yeah,
Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh. I was going to say Pittsburgh. Yeah.
I don't see Pittsburgh doing it in the first round.
Well, they're probably going to have to trade up.
I could see them trading up and going first round.
I see them trading up with the Eagles. They're right in front of the Saints.
Yep.
Because I see the Saints maybe taking a quarterback.
Yeah, the Saints as well.
Well, yeah, that'd be a project because they did. Didn't they sign?
They signed Winston. Was it 2 years?
I think it was.
Oh, was it just 1 year? Okay.
But see, that's the thing. Even though he's coming
off an ACL
you still want
injury.
some insurance.
Yeah.
I think they might have signed him for. Hold on, I might have to check.
I thought it was 2 years.
Yeah.
Well, most of these guys have multiple years, but it's always the 1 year that's guaranteed.
Guaranteed, yeah.
It's always something.
Not if you're Deshaun
I
Watson.
don't mean to cut you off, but I'm going to have to get back to the game here.
Go ahead.
We're doing a little bit of a rally, and if I miss it, then I'm going to get crap for missing it.
There you go.
Well, don't get crap for missing
So,
it.
exactly. So, but I'll be back next week without a doubt. And everybody have a great Easter.
Yes.
Is it Easter this week?
It is. Yep. Yeah, it is this week.
Yeah. So everybody have a great Easter.
It's the following week.
And I'll talk to you guys all offline, I'm sure. And as always, go Birds! Yeah. See you guys.
Later, bro.
Oh man. Okay. I hate to bring you back. So I got a little tribute for Pizza Man. I just want to share with everybody real quick. Here we go. Many more ladies and gentlemen, I bring on to you.
What's going on, guys? I got my guy, Pizza Man.
Your father as the Pizza Man, but you know him as Dad. What is that like?
It was awesome. I got to meet some players and stuff, and it was just awesome. I'm born. See, I'm only 18, so
right.
Anytime when I was little, she's on the Monopoly board, I would tell people, I'd be like, my dad's on the Monopoly board. Like, it's a cool bragging note. And then if I had friends that didn't like the Giants, I'd be like, yeah, you can't talk to me.
Rodney.
Yes.
First thing you saw coming out of the tunnel.
Was the first person I saw?
Yeah.
You know, Pizza Man.
I'm from a New York Giant family that had season tickets in 1956. I'm just an everyday fan like you are. You know what I mean? Giant fans are they're one of a kind.
'Cause now I'm alone, and you're just a memory in my mind. I would have given anything to say goodbye. If I would have known, if I would have known, oh, I remember how we would laugh all the time, but now you're not around. And I'm just trying to find something else to fill the empty spaces you left behind. But nothing ever seems to.
Yeah, he will be missed. He will be missed.
Yeah, and see, one of the greatest things that he said is I'm just a regular fan, just like all of us.
I'm just a regular guy.
Yep, that's it, man. That's
what
it.
it's
Tried
all
and
about.
true.
Yep.
Tried and true, my friend. Tried and true.
And I'll say that the second time I met License Plate Guy, we were eating over at Hard Eights here. It was the day before the Giants Dallas Cowboy game. And of course, being a fan of the team is something, but being a fan of the fan is something else. And I highly respect License Plate Guy. And just sitting down talking with him, kind of get an idea of, and I was just starting out with, I think at the time I was doing TikToks. No, I think it was mainly Instagram, and I was slowly getting into TikToks. And of course, I didn't have a podcast, But the same thing, he told me the same thing. He's like, there is no anarchy. There's no rank structure here. You're a fan, I'm a fan, and because I had my friend with me, and he said, we're all Giant fans here. Let's love our team. Let's love and hate our team. I'm like, you know what? Hell yeah.
That's it.
And at the end of the day, that's what it's all about,
That's it. Yeah,
100%.
fans of fans is always great. And when you can talk to other fan bases, that's what makes it even more special. Just like we're doing today, and we've been doing for the past year.
Yeah.
No, nobody. Everybody can love and hate. Whoever they want, but when it comes to the fans, you can hate the team. Don't. You just don't hate the other fans.
Yep.
And for me, okay, of course, you know True Blue. I hate the Cowboys. You know that.
Oh yeah.
But the fans, I will say, including yourself and many others, have been there for me in my, at my worst, at my lowest. And the love is still there, the appreciation is still there. And yeah, of course I'm gonna give the Dallas Cowboy fan base some mess,
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, I get it right back, and that's what I expect. Pork Rind, no offense, we don't really talk about Washington because we beat you guys all the time anyway. Just you cut us on an off year. You cut us on an off year this year.
Yeah.
But about your experience with the fan base and dealing with people, and I'm sure when people see you, they're like, "Oh my God, that beard is beautiful in person."
Especially
sure
during Christmas.
Christmas is something else, that's for sure. No, I mean, I'm the same way. Like, I hate the term super fan because, and when people say, "Oh, he's a super fan," no, I'm not. I'm a fan, just like you, and that's it. And that's why I don't like the label super fans. I'm just normal person that I might wear some goofy outfits and paint my face, and but I don't do it to get noticed or anything like that. I do it because of the charity that I'm involved with.
Right.
Doing it for pediatric cancer and just bring awareness to Huntington's disease, and that's why I do some of the things that I do. It's not to get attention for myself, but just to spark a conversation, and then it leads to me telling you what I do and my purpose in life. So
there you go.
I love the fact that you have a cause behind it. I mean, that's just.
Yeah,
that's just the motive. I mean, you and Chris.
Yeah,
Chris. I gotta. Chris is a freaking awesome guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I am so thankful that him and I got to talk and slowly got to know each other. And although he does owe me $5, if he says no, he's lying to you.
I'll let him know.
Yeah, do that. I don't. He's like and show him this video. He's like, no, I don't. He knew you'd say that, Chris, and because of that, you owe him $5 more.
There you go.
That's interest.
Interest.
But I think with this platform that, and I'm going to be honest, I want to get noticed. I want to get noticed by everybody because I want to get to know everybody.
Right.
I want everybody to come up to me, and I want to see all the fans. And when you said super fans, I interpret that differently. But the way you explained it, I'm like, oh, I get it now. I'd consider myself a diehard fan, not a super fan. I don't.
Right.
I wish I could fly. I wish I had beams that came out of my eyes, and a lasso that forced people to tell the truth. And my superpower would just being rich. I mean, that'd be great.
Yeah.
That's Batman. Those that don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, but the fact that I have no idea where I'm going with that, but. The fact that I do get to meet people, and I had people sign the belt, which I will bring to Vegas with me, that are Giants fans. That say, hey, I do appreciate that. I appreciate every moment that people take to post on my TikToks, my Instagram, comments here, on here during the show, and I appreciate the fact that I got to meet you guys through this, and Philly, it's a unique situation that we are in, and the fact that we get to meet great people outside of this.
Yep.
And I'm so, and I mean, somebody asked me what do I want out of this? I have an idea, but I really don't know. I really don't know. Yeah. I'm doing this because it's fun. And it's my therapy, especially this week. I definitely, because last week was horrible. It brought me down, sucked the life right out of me. And now here we are. I'm talking with you guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I look forward to every Monday. Seriously, I really do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because when Jamie had asked me a couple of times after Chris, I guess, kind of, had some issues going on and, wasn't able to make the show. And after like the second or third time he asked me, I was like, you know what, I'll do it and we'll see. But then the first time I came on, I was like, it just felt natural. And I was like, you know what, let's do it. So I'm glad I did because I look forward to it every Monday. I pay for it Tuesday morning, but I look forward to it.
That's do I. And you were very quiet. Very quiet your first couple episodes, and now we just can't. Now we can't shut you up. I mean, now we gotta.
Quiet,
now we gotta mute you.
Right.
So okay, let's talk about a little bit about football.
All right.
Okay, we're getting close to the draft.
We are.
First off, True Blue.
Yes, sir.
What are the Cowboys' needs? What will the Cowboys address? And where do they go from here? Where do you see any releases or contracts issue? You know, so mainly, what are the needs, and what direction you think they'll go?
The biggest need right now is offensive line. Connor went out to Miami. Lael's up in Cincinnati. So we need, we got Steele there who can play that right tackle, but we still need some help on that other guard. So, we need a multi-purpose lineman. So one that can play guard, tackle, nose, or center. I think our need is offensive line, and I think that's who we're going to go with, depending on who's left at 24. If not, we're going to go linebacker. You got to pick the best position at that spot.
Right.
So who's ever available. But offensive line is a big need for us right now to help defend, to protect Dak.
So as of right now, and who's the gentleman you said that went to the Dolphins?
Connor.
And did they just pay him more?
Yeah, he was in the free agency market. He went out there, yeah. He was one of our biggest I'm going to say Achilles. He had so many holding penalties. We'd have the big play and the yellow flag would come out and he would be the responsible party. I'm not going to say all of them, but I'm going to say most of them. So I guess it was a wash our hands of.
Pork Rind, same question. What are the needs and what will be addressed?
Oh, man. Offensive line as well. Last year we had a lot of injuries. We lost Sheriff to Jacksonville. Cornerback, I could possibly see. We definitely need someone outside of William Jackson. Maybe draft, maybe second, or we don't have a third round pick anymore. Maybe second or fourth round pick. Inside linebacker, we definitely need. I keep hearing that we might trade back to like pick 20 and maybe get the kid out of get the wide receiver out of Ohio State. I think his name's Chris Olive.
Wide receiver, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't get it. I mean, I know
now, the Schneider, does he have any involvement with the team, or he kind of like he's taking a step back?
Supposedly he's not allowed to have any, but I mean, yeah, well, he made his wife co-owner last year. So, I mean, I'm sure he's relaying everything to her.
Right.
But I mean, ever since Ron Rivera's been in the picture, I think he's really taken a step back and letting them, control the draft and free agency and all that good stuff. So I think he's kind of taken a step back. But yeah, I mean, offensive line, defensive back, and I would say middle linebacker are probably three biggest needs. So, but I mean, I think right now we're only at $8 million cap space, and after June, with Landon Collins' release, I think we're back up to 17 mil.
Okay, you can stop bragging. You can just stop right now. Okay, just don't.
Yeah, we're not doing anything
though. So for us, see, you bring up the cap space. We just restructured Adoree Jackson's contract. I think it saved up close to $6 million, but we need a little over $6 million to sign the rookies. So we're still in the hole. And the growing, I mean, the cuts are about to come. I know that Bradbury is on the market. First it was the Raiders, now it's the Chiefs, but now the Chiefs aren't interested. So we'll see where that goes.
Do you think they trade Saquon?
It's always a possibility.
That's what I was going to ask.
It's always a possibility because, the thing that I need to realize, no matter how much, I mean, I don't. If you're asking me, do I want them to trade
Of course you
Saquon?
don't, but-
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I want Saquon to be the rookie Saquon this year. I want him to go off. Okay. And what really pains me to say this is, from what I'm reading, he's in a bad place. He's in a bad place mentally, but not towards the team, because the new regime, again, from what allegedly, they're not communicating. Okay. The thing I need to take notice about Daniel Jones and Saquon is that they inherit these players. They owe them nothing. It's up to them to prove. I mean, they got to prove themselves this year. So for us, obviously, offensive line is a need, even though we got some great players through the free agency. I can see them going. What you call it, Neal? I would love for them to get Neal from Alabama, and then the defensive end from Oregon at 7.
He's a monster.
Oh my God, he's a beast.
I hope you don't get him.
Well, we need to, because we need to get a number 2. I hate to say this, but a number 2 to Cat Williams. Yeah. If we can get that, then that'll open up lanes for him. That'll break off the double team, and then he can get the numbers that he got his contract year.
Right.
Because when Tomlinson left for the Vikings, obviously he Williams wasn't. I mean, he was still an effective player because he was putting on the rushers and the pressures on the quarterback, but he just wasn't getting the sacks. But another scenario, I would not be surprised if Shane trades number 7, and we fall back, or we trade possibly with Pittsburgh at 5 and gain some equity for future drafts. I like seeing equity. I like putting us in position for next year. And if I had to give kudos to Gettleman, and that's the one thing he did for us that I can say was a good thing.
See, I'm in the mindset of I understand the equity part, having future drafts and everything, but if I have everything at the grasp of my hand and I can take those picks here right now, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm taking whatever, if something falls later in the draft, 4th, 5th round, okay. But when you're in the first round, I understand it's hit or miss sometimes in the first round, second round, but you got to take that chance with the players that are, in front of you.
Right. But if you build a strategy, let's say I'm the Giants and I picked up Pork Ryan in the 5th round, but I know damn well True Blue is going to fall to 277th. No, I'm kidding. True Blue is going to fall at 20 in the 1st round. I know for a fact because of these are the teams ahead of me.
Well, yeah.
These are the so I would take that risk, because then I can. You're still getting, because again.
Well, that I understand.
We have two. We have 2 picks.
Taking picks out of this year to next year.
Right. But what I'm saying is, if you can, like for us, we're in a good position because now. If you only have 1 pick, I'm with you. Pick the best player available, or if you feel that it's better, you got to do what's best for the team, obviously. But if you're in the situation with us, Park Ryan, you guys have 1 pick or no pick? No, you guys don't have any picks in the 1st round.
Yeah, we do. Pick number 11.
Oh, okay.
No,
Right.
yeah,
So if you got the one, yeah, I get it. But if you have two, that's the importance of the equity. You can pick your player and then either pick the second player in the first round or add more picks for next year.
See, that's
that's
I
what
would
True
want.
was saying. True didn't like the fact that you would go to next year's draft.
So you would rather have 2 first round picks on your team for the same year. Okay. All right. Well, yeah.
I understand the cap space too, because you're talking about a lot of money there,
especially in the first round.
Exactly.
And then you also got to think about it too.
You got that 5th year option.
Exactly. And that's exactly what I was going to say. Yep.
So yeah, it's a combination of both, but yeah, I can't see myself giving up something for nothing.
Yeah.
Or not for nothing, but for the following year.
And again, I just can't. The way the Giants are talking about Jones, for them to pick a quarterback in the first round, actually the first 2 rounds, I'll say the first 2 rounds. The third round is a give or take, but I would be surprised. It would shock me. Plus, the players that I'm thinking of, or the quarterbacks I'm thinking of, I don't think that. I think it kind of falls off a little bit in the second round. Now, if you're looking for an offensive lineman or a wide receiver, now this field is open this year.
Yeah,
it's
offensive line and wide receivers are deep this year.
So it's going to be interesting. I'm really happy to being able to go out to my first draft.
Me too.
I'm hoping it works out the way. If anybody watching this, if you can help a brother get in the inside circle. So I can hang out not only with these guys, but with the other Giant fans in there. Please.
Are you gonna do the what is it, the NFL fan experience? You gonna do the 40-yard dash?
You know what? If someone gave me tickets to the inside circle,
there you go.
I will do the 40-yard dash. That is a guarantee. Now, you might want to take a nap because it's going to take me a minute. And I'm going to need the ambulance to stand by.
Oh, they have one there. Trust me.
No. I need them to run with me as I'm running.
You have to run faster. You have to run faster than Rich Eisen.
How fast is that?
6 something.
6'1",
6'2".
Yeah.
They got church service because we're gonna be doing some praying. Lord Jesus, if you can get him to get it under 6, yeah, right. You better get them defibrillators,
just to get you going, huh?
I'm gonna need some Red Bull too, Red Bull and Gatorade.
Okay, I'll tell you what, the field goal kicking then.
Okay, no, I'll do. Hey, if someone said, Sneaky, you are going to be in the inside circle, I'm doing the 40-yard dash, and it will be on TikTok Live, Instagram Live, Twitch, everything, and then I will be on Rescue 911 with William Shatner. Everybody thought I was playing, but no, I collapsed
for real.
And then I saw Jesus. Folks. Oh, I better stop. We'll do the field goal kick. I'll do.
I did that. I actually did that one with my dressed up.
Yeah.
I did that one dressed up and I made it.
Did you?
Did you really? How far was it? 15, 20?
Yeah, about 15, 20.
Under the field goal. That's what.
And it's a lot narrower, too. It was more narrow.
And so I did get I got a call. Actually, today someone asked me if I was going to go to the draft, and I said, "Yeah, I'm going." No. Yeah, so I got some tickets for New York. It's in Vegas. The Giants and the Jets are doing a draft parties.
Oh yeah, draft party. Yeah.
So, but I think they're doing the Jets draft party in the parking lot. I think that's.
Yeah. Those parties are. I was seeing today. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of players out there in Vegas throwing private parties.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. I can't wait. Yeah, Nick and I, we're going to, let Mama Boss go into bed and let her relax. And then we're going to go to strip clubs.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we're going to. Nick already, he already got the hookers and cocaine. So the rest, Then we're gonna find some boats and hose.
If he's smart, he'll
I
stay.
don't mixer.
If he stays near the buffet lines, because I'll tell you what, some of those places have some buffet lines you would not imagine.
Oh, really?
Oh, hell yeah.
Wow. I mean, I've experienced buffet like when we were at Blackhawk a couple years ago, the casino out in or the casinos out in Colorado. The Ameristar. Oh my God. It wrapped around. You mean the actual like where the food is at buffet lines?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm talking like waiting. I'm like, are they gonna hurry up?
No, you're talking about quality of food.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The quality of food.
And it ain't cheap either.
Whether you're in the Bellagio, Caesars, Wynn, any of those hotels, it's well worth the wait. And you don't have to wait long.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, you guys know where I'm staying at. Well, and if you don't, we'll talk about it afterwards. But I can't wait.
Want stalkers on you.
Oh, too late. But I welcome them, though. I welcome them. No, I better stop.
Well, I do know. I was reading earlier that Mr. Jones is having tomorrow. There's a presser. It is Tuesday, and there is going to be a big announcement that he's apparently going to make. And Mr. Stephen Jones will be there. So it's going to be interesting. That'll probably come out at 10 a.m. our time.
What do you think?
I mean, this ain't the end of McCarthy, is it?
No.
Nah, they would have done that a while ago.
Yeah, he's gonna wait till next year for that.
Yeah,
it's too obvious.
I've got my fingers crossed that it's Mr. Jimmy Johnson getting into the Ring of Honor.
Oh, okay. That's
cool.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, he did say that was going to happen.
Yeah, should have already happened.
I'm glad you brought that up too. I had Jim Jeffcoat on a couple weeks ago, and he brought to my attention that he is not in the Ring of Honor.
No.
What?
Yep.
Does that make? I mean, does that make sense? It don't make sense to me, and I don't even like the Cowboys.
Yeah, 7-7 was, that's why I love the dude. Back then, the way he performed, everything he did on that defensive side, everybody says, and hey, Charles Haley is a 5-time Super Bowl champ, but you know what? You got Jim Jeffcoat right there alongside with him, 2 rings himself. I would see that man play. I mean, everywhere he went, I just remember because I was just infatuated with 7-7, even as a little kid.
I don't mean. I'm telling you from experience. You better say 100 and 105 and a half. Oh, I'm sorry. No, 102 and a half. You got to give him that half because he'll let you know. Half. I'm just telling you from experience.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm not going to talk about him being a Cowboy because we're just not going to talk about that. But as a guy, as a dude, great guy.
Oh, yeah.
Great guy. Loves to talk football. And, I mean, good God, his son just won back-to-back Grey Cups.
Yeah, Jackson.
So you want to talk about, a pedigree of football or a football family. They got to be in the same conversation. They just got to be in the same conversation. I was shocked. And then he mentioned he did give Leonard Marshall some props of him, being in the Hall of Fame. Another great player, great Giant that's not in the Ring of Honor for the Giants. Jeffco mentioned the impact that, a player puts on a team or makes on a team, that's their deserving right to be a Hall of Famer. And I mean, I got to say the same thing about Ring of Honor. And I truly believe that Leonard Marshall is one of those that rightfully so should be there.
Yeah, it's every team differentiates on what goes in their Ring of Honor. As you saw, Tampa Bay, Bruce Arians.
Yeah.
One boom.
Yeah.
Whether that was part of the agreement of him releasing himself as head coach, being moved to the front office. Hey, if I'm going to be moved, I want that Ring of Honor.
They said he has the highest win percentage as a Bucs coach. Yeah, he only had like 14 games.
Exactly. I'm not. Yeah, no knocking that he was a good coach.
Oh no, yeah.
Am I missing something?
Yeah, Bruce Arians. You know he stepped down, right?
When did this happen?
A couple weeks ago.
Really?
Right.
Damn, man. I must have been living.
Breaking news. Bruce Arians just stepped down as the no.
Yeah, Todd Bowles took over.
Rock.
Yeah, a little bit after Brady, came back. Maybe like a week or two after, wasn't it? Like a couple weeks after.
Well, you heard that whole story, right?
No.
Tom Brady and Sean Payton.
No.
Yeah, that was the whole deal. So the word was that Tom Brady takes a step away from football. Sean Payton the same day says, I'm going to take a step away from football. Well, the word going around, I don't know how much to buy into this, but they were both talking about being co-owners of the Dolphins and coming back the following year and playing quarterback and coaching.
Coach. Huh.
So that's why the talk of Brady being traded to the Dolphins came up.
So there was a little bit more undertone than that. When that other coach got hired, I think that's when it, and then
fizzled out.
It was other things too, but it was just interesting hearing that. But yeah, tomorrow I'm hoping that Jimmy Johnson gets inducted to the Ring of Honor. That'll be a great moment in sports history for the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, he deserves it. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I was there in Canton, 10 feet away from Mr. Jones on the set when he said he was going to put him in there. So when he said that, I was like, all right, well, let's see when that happens. That's why I haven't said anything, and I'm still not saying anything, but I'm hoping for it.
Hopefully they don't play the Redskins or the Commanders when they do.
Right.
So Brady has been with the Bucks, 2 years, right?
This will be his third.
This will be his third year.
Yep.
How about he is number 2 in touchdown passes all time with the Bucks?
Who's number 1?
Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston has 121 TDs. Brady has 83.
Yep.
This guy is going to break his record
in 3 years.
In 3 years. Well, what Winston had to do
Winston did 5? 4 maybe.
Yeah,
5.
5.
Yeah. Well, 2015. Well, he got 2015, 2019.
Yeah, but there's one record he's not going to break of Jameis Winston's.
The interceptions.
That's 30 INTs in one season.
Where's the yards? Hold on, I want to see how many yards he got. Here we go. Okay, Brady is number 7 all time. And Jameis Winston is number 1 all time in passing yards. So I don't. Actually, let's check INTs. Hold on. Vinny Testaverde has the all-time record. Yeah. So that's what he won't. Yeah, and that's 112.
Yeah, Vinny got better once he left the Bucs.
Yeah.
Heck, he was a Dallas Cowboy,
right? You know who I was shocked when I realized that he was a Dallas Cowboy and got a Super Bowl ring, and Bernie Kosar.
Yeah.
When he started the NFC Championship game against the 49ers.
Yep.
And kid, that's right. He did get a ring with them. But hey, we are coming to the end. God, it does just fly by.
It flies by.
A
week flies by, then this hour flies by.
Yes, it does.
Guys, I got to tell you that it's an honor to be here on here with you. I look like you, Porkline. I look forward to this every week. The times that I couldn't show up, I just I gotta wait till next week. God, so. But I appreciate being with you guys and hanging out with you guys. So
absolutely,
and I appreciate those that watched and hung out with us. Yeah.
See you soon.
Until next week.
Next
How
week,
about them Cowboys?
Let's go Giants.
take command.
There you go.
God, man.
Never.
Oh.
Oh, that's gonna be so funny.